F.T.S. Football's top stories. I'm Jake and I'm joined by
Killian. So let's take a look at the Premier League games this morning. We had a Premier League morning. Started off with Tottenham beating West Ham 3-2. So how do you think that went?
I believe West Ham could have won that. They just didn't have the time in order to get their final goal.
They did have a disallowed goal by VAR for an offside.
Killian, what do you think of the recent VAR decisions?
I think VAR is a little harsh for me. I think it's a little harsh,
Especially in that Sheffield game.
Yeah. That was harsh. But like I think it's too strict. Like it was a good concept, but I think it's just it's gone over the line.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about our stats of the game.
Yeah. So we had 47% possession. I think it was for West Ham, and 53% for Tottenham.
So obviously the stats show that Tottenham did have quite a bit more possession, but possession doesn't necessarily win games.
It's the chances that win it, and you need goal scorers too. I think both teams had decent goal scorers. I saw the game myself, and I think I don't think Harry Kane did too well. I know the man of the match was actually Heung-min Son for Tottenham.
Good form recently, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he did open the scoring in the 38th minute, which is impressive.
Brilliant goal though, brilliant goal.
There was quite a few yellow cards.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot.
Both teams are based in London, so you can take something out of that.
Yeah, Abana actually scored the last goal, which was for West Ham in the 96th minute, which was the last minute. It was the last kick. It was a corner kick for West Ham, and it just got tapped in by Abana.
And also, I believe in the 74th minute, West Ham also got a goal. So it was a good game.
It was Tottenham were 3-0 up, and then kind of went down. I think they got really, really tired because they went all out. I think they get energy now. They've got a new coach who's won trophies. So I think now that got them energized. That got them energized. But I think they went too far, and I think they really lost their energy there in the last say like 20 minutes or so, and that's when they started conceding goals.
I totally agree. Now let's go on to the next part.
So our next game was Brighton v Leicester. How do you think that one?
Leicester are flying. I think they have the team to get Champions League action, or maybe, just maybe, they could win the title. But
honestly, I think they got a better team than when they did win the title.
You think?
Oh yeah, I think so. Cause I really think Paris is doing really well. So he scored a goal today. I know James Madison's goal was actually disallowed by VAR again.
Yes, it's always VAR. It's odd.
And then Jamie Vardy scored.
Yeah, like who else would score than Jamie Vardy, top scorer in the league currently?
Yeah, he's in double digits already. So
sensational.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, Brighton did have the lion's share of possession over Leicester. That is surprising. As I said, possession doesn't win you games, and it shows right there.
Yeah, I think Leicester had the more chance because they've got goal scorers. They've got Jose Perez, who's done really well so far this season.
Great form for his age.
Yep. They've got Jamie Vardy, who can't stop scoring, right? Who's actually man of the match this game.
Yeah. So it's fantastic play, and let's go on to the next. Picked up a surprising victory against Everton, 2-0. Even though Everton had much more possession. Goals from two different Norwich players.
We had Todd Cantwell and Dennis Serbeni. Assisted Todd Cantwell's goal, which was in the 54th minute. So both goals were in the second half. A lot of yellow cards.
It seemed like a very, very rough game.
I think there's 8 yellow cards.
And I think going into that game, Everton were the favorites, I would say.
Yeah, I would say because actually they're doing okay. I know, because I think Richarlison's off to a decent start this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Norwich they're not doing as well as they started the season with.
Yeah.
But they're good for them.
Yeah.
They're out of relegation zone now.
Yeah, that's good.
And Everton, I believe, are mid-table at the moment. So.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Next up, we're going to have Watford, which played Burnley.
So now we got Watford, who played Burnley. Surprising result, actually, 3-0 to Burnley. So shout out for the man of the match, which was Nick Pope, their goalkeeper.
Yeah. We got 3 goal scorers. We got Christopher Wood, Ashley Barnes, and James Targowski. Ashley Barnes has been scoring, but the rest of them not too much as him. But fair game, not anything to be gassed about. But.
Yeah. I think Watford actually had the more possession by quite a bit.
And sometimes possession is important.
Yeah.
To control that ball in the midfield.
But obviously this game it wasn't, because Burnley came out with the win, who are actually doing quite well this season. Yeah. Last year they didn't do great. They most of the year I think they were in relegation, or was it more like 16th? Yeah, it wasn't a great season, but I think they're doing really quite well. I think they're like mid-table to the top half.
And Watford is doing the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Are they in dead last
I'm
at the
pretty
moment?
sure they're dead last.
If they keep up this rate, they're going to be relegated for the first time in quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
It's disappointing, but
yeah, because they're a decent team. You know, Delofu's I think a very talented player. He's off to a great start this season.
Not too well in this game.
Was it against Norwich, I think, where he actually scored a really, really nice goal and made a beautiful assist too. So
that is the Watford that you look for, but it's not consistent.
But they're just not showing it.
Wolves got a pretty expected away victory from Bournemouth. The score was 2-1. It was pretty good. What do you think of it?
Yeah, Wolves are doing well this season. They're currently in 5th place, I'm pretty sure. They got goals by Raul Jimenez and Ruben Jean Moutinho, I think. There was a red card listed there.
Yes, Simon Francis, double yellow. Not the best of challenges. If you know you have that yellow, don't do that anymore.
Yeah. It's really gotta be important, you know, because sometimes their first ones are not smart, and that's good. That first one can get them sent off because they just haven't really thought that through.
And Raul Jimenez is doing fairly well in the Premier League and on international duty.
Yeah, Adama Traore actually assisted them.
Yeah, great assist.
Yeah, and possession-wise, I think it was quite even. It was 46 to 54. I think Wolves had 54, so Wolves had the more possession in this game, pretty sure.
Well, having possession away from home is quite difficult.
Yeah.
They did it. Wolves are an extremely strong side.
Yeah, I think ever since, like, they're still performing since last year. Ever since they came up, they're still performing. They want to stay up, and that's got them to 5th place. They're ahead of Arsenal. They're ahead of Tottenham. They're doing really well.
They're also ahead of United. Do you think they can finish by the end of the season in the top 6?
I think there's a potential. I'm not sure if they will. I think this is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would be his first full season if he completes the season. They definitely have the potential, but I think Wolves and Sheffield and guys like those
Leicester
are going to kind of bring them down.
I don't think United will.
They're because I think, like, if you look at Wolves and say Sheffield, I don't think they're gonna finish in the top 6, but they definitely have potential to tie. So they only get 1 point, or not put so. Tottenham, guys like Man U don't put up great results against them.
Yeah, they're not.
That's
very strong side, Wolves. Yeah. And let's go on to the next
move to the Arsenal versus Southampton game where we had a 2-2 draw. So how do you feel about that?
Me being an Arsenal fan, I think Arsenal were all over the place. They may have had a lot of possession, but they just couldn't. They definitely were not good enough for their caliber.
Yeah.
Lacazette managed to get a double, but Danny Ings and Ward-Prowse made it 2-2.
Yeah.
But just not good enough performance.
Does take some class though for Lacazette to score a double and score the 96-minute equalizer.
I believe those were his first 2 goals.
Oh wow.
Because he was injured for a little bit.
Yeah. But to touch on possession, there was 61% for Arsenal and only 39% for Southampton. So Arsenal controlled the game. So, but as we said, possession, as you said twice, possession doesn't always matter.
Yeah, very rough game, getting like a lot of yellow cards.
8 yellow cards.
Arsenal getting a vast majority of those.
6.
I don't think on this current form, Arsenal are going to finish in the top 6.
Yeah, they are.
Really need to improve.
Are they 7th now, I think?
Something like that.
Yeah, so they need to step up their game.
I think Arsenal are a better team than, let's say, Sheffield, but right now, it's just they're all over the place.
Being an Arsenal fan, how do you like Unai Emery? Do you think he's doing a good job there? Or?
Very up and down.
Yeah.
Sometimes he is tying, let's say, Spurs, which is, I guess, an accomplishment.
That's a pretty good.
Then you're losing to Sheffield, so.
Bit of a roller coaster.
I think there's quite a few managers that could replace him.
Yeah, do you think they needed a new manager?
Maybe by January, yeah. Mauricio Pochettino is a good shout.
I think he's more of a developer.
But there's a lot of young players in that side.
Yeah,
Tierney,
exactly.
Nicolas Pepe.
So and they've got talent too. So yeah, I think we'll touch on that in the transfer clip.
Yeah,
so
most definitely.
Yeah. The Crystal Palace versus Liverpool game where Liverpool managed to get a win 2-1. Now, being a Liverpool fan, I'm very happy with that. Virgil van Dijk got man of the match, and they had the most possession with 59% to Crystal Palace's 41%.
Yeah, and they were away from home, and Palace are an okay team on their day.
Yeah, I think it could have been stronger. I think that's why they took out Firmino and brought in Gomez at the.
They were scared of that really strong attack.
Yeah, I think they were a little shaky. You know, because I'm not sure if it was one of Lovren's game. Because, you know, he's played a couple of actually pretty good
he's a decent defender.
But he's only got some of those games. But some of them, he's just not there. I think that he wasn't there today. And I think they just wanted to then bring extra center back. And they didn't take out Dejan Lovren. I think they just brought an extra one in.
And that Crystal Palace attack is led by Wilfried Zaha, who scored again. Great forward. But the goals were not quite good enough when Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino made it 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Good win.
Yeah, good win. We're top of the table now by quite a few points. So.
Do you think they can go and win it?
Oh, definitely. They definitely can go and win it. I think Man City's days are a little bit numbered. I think they'll still do quite strong this season and next season.
I personally think the title race might be between Leicester.
Yeah, definitely. I think Leicester can only get stronger now because they're new. Because I know Brendan Rodgers has been smart of recruiting.
Brilliant.
Yeah, of recruiting Jose Perez because Jamie Vardy's kind of aged now. So when he leaves, at least they've got another goal scorer because Jose Perez is quite on form. So
yeah. Good game by Liverpool, and they grabbed the 3 points yet again. City just scraped a win against Chelsea at the Etihad Stadium. Man City, I think they weren't on their top, but brilliant players out there. What do you think of it?
Well, Kevin De Bruyne was the man of the match. Also got a goal in the 29th minute to open up this. No, he didn't actually open up the scoring. And N'Golo Kante in the 21st minute was assisted by Kovacic, who's actually been okay so far.
Great dribbler.
Yeah. I think he's a decent passer too. And then we have Riyad Mahrez, assisted by Rodri, who I think is doing okay.
He's really big.
Yeah.
Good player.
Yeah. I think also they've done well this transfer window. I think Angelino is actually a good player. I think he's a good player. I think he's still got more in him. I think Pep Guardiola can definitely get the best out of him. Yeah. So possession. Chelsea did actually lead in that, and to do that away from home takes something in a team, especially against Man City.
Yeah, but Kevin De Bruyne is flying up there. He is just world class this season. Yeah. Last season he got injured, but now he is just on top form, getting goals and assists. Brilliant. What more can you ask from an attacking midfielder? Yeah, definitely. It's fabulous.
Good passer too.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. So another 3 points for the Cineo has got a win in his first game in a dire time for Spurs. Yeah. It's poor performance, but he gets a win just there.
But I don't think you can really judge him for his first performance. Like, he's been at the club, 3 days now? Yes. So I don't think you can really judge him by that win there. So I think he could do okay. Because if you look at Pochettino, he was about development. And if you look at Jose Mourinho, he's about winning. He's a winner. He's won more trophies alone than Tottenham has in their history.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Champions Leagues even. Yeah. But I don't know if Tottenham has the team to win Champions League.
Yeah. It's good. I think they were maxed out. I think they made it to Champions League. I don't think with that squad. I don't think they could. I know, especially with that squad, I don't think they really have much of a chance of winning the Champions League.
Yeah, and Bayern got a replacement for Niko Kovac.
Not permanent though.
Yeah, just temporary, I believe, until the winter. His name is Hans Flick. He did just get, I believe, a 4-0 win. But what do you expect from that Bayern team with Serge Gnabry and Lewandowski?
Yeah. They're a very good team. I think Hans Flick, he used to be a player. I'm not sure for who, but he was a former player. I think that's decent. I think he's actually doing decent. I don't know. Who do you think would go into the permanent position?
So I'm not sure, considering how big of a club Bayern is. Mauricio Pochettino is a fantastic manager.
Yeah.
But buying a manager who just got fired might not be the greatest ever idea.
Yeah, I mean, I like, who do you see going in then?
Maybe that Ajax manager.
Yeah.
Fantastic with those young players.
Yeah, I know. Nate Jules-man would actually be good. The RB Leipzig manager. Yeah.
Great experience in Germany.
Yeah, so I think he would do a decent job, and obviously Leipzig are second place, so I think he's a good manager. Yeah. Now on to Unai Emery, being an Arsenal fan. How do you see him? Do you see him leaving? And who do you see him replacing?
His form at Arsenal hasn't been the greatest. I think he should go out. I wouldn't say he's an improvement over Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
Just like Bayern, Mauricio Pochettino could be a good shout.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone higher than that would want to go to Arsenal.
Do you think Pochettino would go because he was with kind of Tottenham or kind of enemies?
That is true. There are rivals. But I respect Pochettino for the type of manager he is. He's fantastic. But I think on Arsenal's day, with a proper manager, they might be able to finish top 4.
Who do you see that manager being?
Again, Pochettino, but I don't know who would go to Arsenal.
There's not too many managers available at the moment.
That's true.
So you'd kind of probably need to buy someone.
Yeah, but Thierry Henry started managing Montreal Impact in the MLS.
Oh, really?
Which is quite shocking.
Yeah, that is quite shocking. Wow.
I don't think he's going to do too well there.
Yeah.
He coached Monaco.
Yeah, I know that.
Did horrible.
Yeah.
Atrocious.
Yeah. A while back, actually, Peter Cech became a professional goalkeeper in ice hockey. That was a while back, but
just a little.
He's actually kind of decent-ish. I've seen a video of it. Why not?
Well, thank you so much for watching F.T.S. This is our first installment. We will do this weekly. Come back next week.
Yep, on Premier League mornings.
And my name's Jake, and this is
Killian. Thank you.